Control is opposite of surrender. And surrender is soul. Surrender is living from the divine. When we are in a completely, I like the word relaxed, but I also like to throw in other words. It's relaxed, it's surrendered, and we open up to much greater potential we can't even fathom. Because when we're controlling, we're oftentimes controlling from a limited brain capacity, or we're controlling from past experiences. We're limiting the divine. We're shutting off miracles. We're limiting reality. Reality is maybe this big, and we're controlling it to be this big. Because I feel safe here. I feel safe here. I want to keep things right here in order, nice and safe in the little box, when really we're living delusionally, which is okay. Everyone's living delusionally to some degree. You know, it's Buddha, which is one of the greatest wisdom teachings, but not to just read it in a book and intellectualize it, but to embody it and to live from that place. It's all an illusion. It's all an illusion. When we start to live from reality, we start to live in accordance to reality and in accordance to soul, right? Like we start to live in accordance to soul and in accordance to reality and in accordance to the divine. We've got to figure out a way bigger way to live. The brain, your brain, will never comprehend ultimate reality. It just can't. It can't do it. It can't do it. So part of this releasing of the knots, part of this letting go of the control is letting go into a state where we just are it. We are in flow with it. Yes, the brain can sense things and perceive things, and it's a part of it, and it helps us to be discerning, and it helps us to move things forward. It helps us to do lots of things, but it gets on board with greater wisdom. Is this all making sense? This stuff is so hard to find words to. I think this is why my brain just crapped out and was like, let's just go into the experience of it. Just trust me, it is totally related. But to me, this is what these knots open up for us. So even if your brain, how many people's brains kind of like, I call it shit themselves. It's an Australian like slang word. Like how many people's brains have just shit themselves, right? Yeah. Mine has too, and I'm still talking. So try those shoes on at some point, because that's really fun. But the brain can't go there. Like it can't go there. But oftentimes something in us can go there. Or sometimes, this is why we do so much energetic practice. This is why we lean into Shakti so much, right? This is why we lean into the energies that alchemize things, that shift things, that move things, because we are working in a way that is far beyond the limitations of where the brain can go. So if you're feeling like, I don't even know what's going on, sometimes that's great. Sometimes being scrambled is the best thing for us, and it allows it to just kind of like, all right, cool, you're scrambled, that's great, let's just do the work. That's fine, let's just go in. So we're going to just do the work. We're going to just energetically go in.